Thanks for joining us right here at 6:30. I'm Paulina Boothska. A wild story out of Nelson County that stretches across county lines and has over 3 agencies involved. Nelson County Dispatch got a call around 10 a.m. about a robbery and shots fired. They found one victim in the kitchen with a gunshot wound to the head. The homeowner gave police a first name and description of the suspect. Well, as a result, Justin Robert Hardin walked away with a bullet in his leg this morning after Kentucky State Police chased him for quite a few miles, believing that he's the man behind the armed robbery Nelson County Sheriff's Office responded to. The 36-year-old from Alabama had police chasing him on Bluegrass Parkway toward Elizabethtown, clocking in 100-mile-per-hour speeds, according to police. Troopers used a tire deflation device, which did deflate Hardin's front tires. Well, exiting off of I-65 into a Bardstown Road Waffle House parking lot, Hardin slammed into that restaurant, causing significant damage to the surface. Officers say that they gave Hardin a few commands, which he didn't respond to, and that's what led to that shooting. Well, Hardin has non-life-threatening injuries, but he is looking at 9 different counts in Hardin County, including speeding and wanton endangerment, and separate charges in Nelson County that include 2 counts of attempted murder and other charges. Police say Hardin admitted to the shooting and appears to be drug-related. The robbery and the shooting are both currently under investigation. An employee at Outcast Elite Cheerleading Gym turned himself in today for sex abuse. DeMonte O'Neill turned himself in today for
that they got a channel 11. I don't really like him very well.
He previously served as the Seneca High School cheerleading coach after being investigated by the Crimes Against Children's Unit. A big development tonight in the case against the Louisville man accused of using social media to sex traffic a young girl. The iTunes John Charlton has been closely following the state and federal cases against Silky Clark, who investigators say sold the girl for sex when she was just 16 years old. His federal trial on a charge of human trafficking was supposed to start on February 11th, but that's been canceled, according to the alleged victim's father. He says that they received a court letter stating that Clark will instead plead guilty. That's coming up on the 19th. Details of any kind of this plea deal are still unknown, but stick around with WHAS 11 News for further updates. And scary moments tonight for 2 people aboard a small airplane in Lexington. Our sister station out of that area is reporting that 2 people aboard a plane were taken to the hospital. The extent of their injuries not known at the time, but Lexington fire officials say that the plane had to do an emergency landing near Bluegrass Airport because of reported engine failure. The plane made an emergency landing near a field on Calumet Farm on Versailles Road. The 2 were apparently coming to Lexington for the UK basketball game against Kansas. Investigators with the Federal Aviation Administration are expected in the area either on Monday or Tuesday. Until then, that plane will not be moved. And also in Lexington, a woman is dead after police say that she was shot outside the Fox Club around 2:30 this morning. Police say that 27-year-old Aisha Edwards died at the hospital. They say that when they got to the club, several people were fighting in the parking lot and Edwards was lying on the ground. Officers say that several men and women were fighting inside the club and then moved outside just before the shooting. The shooter has not been caught. And there's not enough information. That's what the Kentucky Appeals Court says to make a decision regarding the
political operative did a series of cable network interviews.
It's about silencing me,
dismissing the charges against him.
No senior campaign official told me to find out anything about WikiLeaks.
And he sharply
Step down.
Well, we went forward with or maybe a method that says there's a group of people who have been
located at the northern end. Like the rest of Alaska, instant millionaires abounded during the oil boom of the late 1980s and 90s. But now the income is almost totally derived from tourism.
Is that the Ryan? Ryan?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Oh, that arm. It's like it catches. It's like it got a twitch.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts. Where's that one guy? It's a singer.
Yeah, I thought you looked familiar. Hurry up a little bit.
I'm trying to run a test on this YouTube real quick.
When he
No,
finally
no.
decided he was going to do it, we
Not
got our
here.
old Baptist hymnal and actually went out to our river house, sat on the hearth, and just started going through the pages. And it was actually really a very sweet and fun time for us.
She plays the piano a little bit every now and then, and some of her old hymns, and she and I just sat down and started flipping through the book and singing and trying to think of all the ones that we really liked that we knew our mothers would really enjoy. A lot of those old songs, and it was what it was, a gift for my family.
I think a lot of people are going to enjoy this. And actually, I have a lot of contact with his fans. They write to me, and I hear from them. They call me and visit me, and ever since he's been in the business. And they have just been real thrilled about this fact that he's coming out with this gospel album, and I just think it's going to mean so much to so many people. I really do.
I think it has had a greater impact on him probably than he would admit. And certainly on our friends and family who have already heard it. I mean, so many people have told me, and it's been my response too, that they wept when they heard these songs. And I think it's not only the purity in his voice and the simplicity of the production and the honesty in his voice, but it's what the songs are saying that really I think have touched people's hearts.
Oh, thank you. I'll be passing the plate here in a minute. Just I told my daughters, some of their friends, young friends are coming on. I said, do they know this is like a church service they're coming to? I don't know. I think they thought it was a regular country music concert. But, anyway, go ahead.
There's his daughters.
Mm-hmm.
His oldest daughter's husband was killed.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing
What a friend we have in Jesus, all our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God. What a peace we often forfeit.
You can get out now.